Most people think that Nigerian creators cannot be able to make money on YouTube, but I'm here to change that narrative, and I'm going to tell you exactly how much YouTube paid me for videos that I posted in the month of April. And before you say it's fake, I'm going to show you the dashboard in the video much later. But listen carefully to these things I'm about to tell you so you don't also make such a mistake. When I decided to go into YouTube and start making videos for YouTube, and it was all about play. It was just play. I was going there to play. I'm going to say these things. Do not mind my look right now. I don't want to postpone making this video, and that's why I'm not even put together right now, because I just want to make this video and make sure that it's out there in the internet. So, like I said, the first thing why I actually started making videos on YouTube was just for fun, was for the fun of it. But later, when I was posting more videos, I started seeing it's as if YouTube start pushing these kind of videos to you. I started telling you, hey, you can make money on YouTube. And I'm like, okay, I see if there's a possible way that I can actually make money on YouTube, I think I want to do that. And then guess what? I posted consistently, and it was almost 1 year, and I was able to hit my 4,000 watch hours. Initially, I didn't even know that I needed 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Let me give you a backstory. If I tell you that if the channel that I am talking about had about 29,000 watch hours, 29,000 subscribers, and I had not even hit up to my 4,000 watch hours, anybody that come across it on my channel, they feel like I'm already making thousands of money from it because of my number of subscribers. But that was not the case. I did not understand the metrics. I didn't understand anything. I was just there posting, and because of that, I was not really making so much money on YouTube. And that was like so crazy. I was like, wait a minute, why is everybody, I'm seeing someone that is 1,000 subscribers, already making that money. I thought when I just hit this 1,000 subscribers, the watch hours are gonna come flowing down, but that is not how it works, man. You need to put in the work to get that. And guess what happened, guys? And I started with shorts, and shorts was like boosting. See, short is very good when it comes to boosting your subscribers. See, my subscribers were just flying because there's one video that was just doing exceedingly abundantly well. And I was like, Jesus, if this is the case, then I should keep posting more shorts. I never knew that I needed 10 million short views in 90 days. Get it right. In 90 days to be able to get monetized through shorts. And I was just focused on shorts. And that was where I failed it. Like, I got it all wrong there. And I said to myself, you know what? I don't know what I'm not doing. In short, I said, you know what? I'm just going to be doing this YouTube thing for just free. But I'm seeing other channels. They're not even putting as much effort as I'm putting, and they're making money. I said, I need to know what they're doing. Then I understand that I need to start making long form videos. I never knew they were called long form videos. I said, okay, let me start making long form videos. I made long form videos. There were even times where I even got strikes on my channels. And I'm like, what am I going to do? But I stuck to the plan. I did not give up. I said, I'm going to keep making long form videos. Now I continue making long form videos. But guess what? My long form videos were about 1 minute, 2 minutes max. 1 minute, 2 minutes max. And that means my watch hours are not going to come as fast as I wanted it. Except that video is going to go like 200 and something K views and all of that. But the little one that I was getting, I could not be able to monetize with that. And I needed to change my strategy. Did I change the strategy? No, I did not. You see, sometimes when someone will say the everything you need is actually with you. Your spirit will tell you, your mind will tell you that, look, you need to do this, but sometimes we ignore these things and we think that we're going to get our result bam, just like that. From where? I said I'm going to ignore it, like just get out, and that was how I ignore it though. And it took me about 1 year to get to my watch hours. That was when I had about 29,000 subscribers already. I thought that I already made it. In short, when I was seeing my monthly views, I was seeing about 200 and something K, 300 and something K views in 1 month. I started calculating my money I was going to make. I sat down, I was calculating the money. I was like, okay, since I'm in this niche, they're going to be paying within this and this. I forgot that the number one thing that counts when they're making your payment, or when you're making payment, is who are the people watching your videos. And that was where a gun hit me in my head, and I was like, oh my god, I literally wanted to cry. I didn't know until after I got monetized. The story about my monetization is a very crazy story, because I got rejected like 4 times. That's why I can say that at this point, I can say that, okay, I know the things that YouTube is looking for. I know what you need to do to put things together so that you can actually get monetized. I got monetized after I gave up. Let me explain. So by this time last year, I was already appealing for the monetization, but it was not working. It wasn't working. Everything I was trying was not just working. So I did it, and when it got to August, guess what? I deleted the whole channel. Like, not that was not even August. I think that was like July. I deleted the whole thing on my channel. I said, I think June. I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to do this again. I'm sure I can't continue any longer. I deleted the whole videos. I was like, I don't know what the problem is, and I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. And in my process of figuring out what the problem is, that was where I started again. I had to make my research this time. So the first time I started YouTube, I didn't put any research into place. So this time I started to make my research, and I found out what worked and what did not work. And from August to about December 25th, I cannot forget it. That was when I hit my 3,000 watch hours. You know, you can start applying from 3,000 watch hours. So December 25th, I hit my 3,000 watch hours. And when I hit it, I was here to press that button, and I had to wait for like 1 week. In that 1 week, I used that 1 week to reset the channel, like prepare the channel for the reviewers, because reviewers are gonna come, and if they come for your channel, they're gonna check every single thing. So I prepared the channel for the reviewers that are going to review it, and when they reviewed it, I got monetized in January. Hallelujah. But now it was the money part. How much did YouTube pay me in January? I'm going to tell you how much YouTube paid me in January. It's a very crazy thing, but I'm going to show it to you here. Like I said, I'm going to show you my YouTube dashboard so that you will also see that it is possible if you are a Nigerian creator and you are not one who is looking for, like, you have a 9 to 5 already. You don't really have, you just want an extra income to put it together so that you can just hold on to something. I would definitely tell that YouTube is not a bad place to be. I'm going to show you my payment activity. So how am I going to show you this thing now? Okay. Alright, so no problem. See, in YouTube paid me, let me just go straight to it. Go straight to my income. So that you can just see my revenue, so that you just see it. Yeah. This is what YouTube paid. I'll just say that. I'll put the screenshot somewhere around here. So in January, YouTube, I was able to accumulate $41. Now you can imagine that, 41.94 cents. Imagine somebody making 41.94 cents in January. That was my first time of getting monetized, and my first money I saw was 0.10, so that is 10 cents. I was like, have I said, is that how my money is going to be? Because I was thinking I was going to be making tons of money, but then I forgot that the people that are actually watching my videos are not Nigerians. And because they are not Nigerians, people that actually watch my videos are actually Nigerians, and because they are Nigerians, it's going to bring down my RPM and my CPM, and so that's what affected the whole thing. So if your general audience, if you check your audience your audience, you scroll down, you go to your demographics, you're gonna see that, you're going to see your geography, you're gonna see people that are actually watching your videos, because my videos are actually tailored to Nigerians. I don't regret it, but at least I'm able to get some money from YouTube, and that's all that matters to me at this point in time. So like I said, in January I made $41. Mind you, when I was still in my planning phase, I had to create another channel that was doing the same thing, to test run some things to see if I'm going to get monetized like that, and it actually worked. And I monetized 2 channels as I speak to you, with the same niche, So the niche is not the one that pays well. So because of it's a 2 niche, I combined the AdSense account together, so that, you know, before YouTube can actually pay you, you need to have at least $100 threshold. You need to cross it. So in my first month, I didn't cross it, so I was sad. My second month, I had $66, so that means 41 plus 66. That actually was crossed it. Then the other channel monetized in the second month, that was February, and I had about I made $2 from the other one. So just combined together, I had a total of $100. I was like, thank God, though, I was able to cash out that money. I was so happy. That was my first paycheck. You can check my other video, you're gonna see my first paycheck. So for my second paycheck, I think I made the video about it already, about what YouTube paid me. YouTube paid me about $246. They have removed because YouTube is going to remove their tax, so you can imagine. So now this month of we are in what,
May?
But we're in May, yeah.
April.
So April money. So the money I made in April, they'll pay in May. That's how YouTube does. So YouTube already sent my payment. They said it here. Your payment has been sent. As you can see, I made about $222. That's how much YouTube paid me. I'm actually happy. And this is, mind you, this is combination of those two channels, like I said. So the first one of the channel made a huge amount of money, about $170, while the other one made 60 something dollars. But combined effort, that's how much YouTube paid me for the month of April. And the month of May is definitely coming. So if you're one who wants to also know, you have questions that's bothering you about monetization, you should definitely drop it in the comments. I'll be checking your questions, and I'll definitely be making a video and answering every one of your questions. Congratulations to everyone who is monetized, and those who wants to get monetized on YouTube, I wish you all good luck. Comment to your channel. I'll definitely go there, support you, show some sort of love that I can show by commenting and liking and even following you, of course. And I'll see you guys in my next video.